and thank you for joining me in this video. We are working on cognitive distortion number 8, should statements. Now, let's just dig into the definition of should statements. Basically, you try to motivate yourself with shoulds and shouldn'ts, as if you had to be whipped and punished before you could be expected to do anything. Must and ought are also problematic. Now, the emotional consequence is guilt. When you direct should statements toward others, you feel anger, frustration, and resentment. Okay, let's read number 2, which is our distortion scenario. You choose to either drink alcohol or try a narcotic. You knew it was wrong. You usually make good choices, but you made the wrong choice this time, right? You vow never to do it again, but you still berate yourself by saying you should have known better. And you repeat this over and over and over in your mind, right? This is the distortion scenario. You make a bad choice, you acknowledge, so you are aware, and you vow never to do it again, but you continue to berate yourself. You should have done this, you should have done that, you should have not done this, you should have known better. How does that impact your thinking? You feel an uncomfortable, uneasy feeling of guilt that can impact your overall disposition. And then how does that impact yourself? Well, you never ever feel like anything you do is good enough, when lots of the time it is good enough. How do you fix this? Okay, you need to be kind to yourself, right? You need to relax with yourself, to be encouraging. You would be to a good friend. You need to list as many great things about you as you can think of, okay? And if you can, you need to ask a good friend to help with that list. So that's how you fix it. You're investigating, if you will, right? You are asking yourself, okay, wait, what things do I know I'm great at? And you're gonna write them all down. And then if you can't come up with anything, then ask a good friend to help. But you should get to the point where you should know so many good things about yourself. All right, let's work on number 6. In the space to the right here, you're going to list 3 things that you've done for someone else without expecting a return. And then you're going to list 3 things you will do for someone else without expectation of a return. Okay, now, so the whole purpose for this kind of assignment, right, is that you are trying to remind yourself about the good things that you do, because you want to focus on the good things you do rather than the negative things you do. And we all do negative things. We all do bad things. We all make mistakes. The big idea is to be aware of them and to do your best to try and fix them. But you should never ever berate yourself, scold yourself, and be critical to the point of where it just almost feels like you're whipping and punishing yourself. You should never do that. There can be a fine line between reflecting and then, just taking it too far. So again, in this space right here, you are going to list 3 things that you've done for someone else. So you're focusing on the good. And then you're going to list 3 things that you will do for someone else without expectation of a return. And then you'll do that. So doing good will get your mind off of wanting to berate yourself for something else that you've done. All right, I hope this this examination of cognitive distortion should statements have helped you. If so, please go ahead and leave a comment at the bottom or in the comment section of this video. I appreciate you being here. I will see you in the next video. Aloha.